Hey everyone, welcome back to Binky Beauty. If you don't know who I am, I'm Binky and this is my skincare channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. We are talking about some of my favorite skincare, body care products to buy at the health food store. So if you've watched my videos for a little bit, you might notice that every now and then I say, oh, you can find it at the health food store, or this at the health food store, I get this at the health food store. And I thought I would just make a video kind of just summarizing some of my favorite items to pick up at a health food store. So when I say health food store, that includes Whole Foods, Sprouts, your local co-op. I know that in different parts of the country, there are different health food stores. There's like Erewhon in California, there's Lawson's in California, and one other one that I can't remember right now. But most of what I'm going to be showing you today, you can find at health food stores. So without further ado, let's get into it. The very first thing is, I love this Acure Seriously Soothing 3-in-1 Solid Serum. So this product smells divine. It's a blue balm and I love this as a cleansing balm. But as the name suggests, it's 3-in-1. So you can use it as a cleansing balm. You can use it as a spot treatment. You can also use it as like an overall treatment. If your skin is feeling really dry, really chapped now in the winter as it's getting colder, you can just like put this on after you've cleansed, leave it on, and then wipe it off with a warm towel, and it's divine. I love this product. If you see it, it's by Acure. It's got blue tansy, it's got black currant, and I've just been loving it as a cleansing balm. That's really the only way that I've used it, and I just find that my skin is really hydrated. It's cleansed, but really gently, and it smells beautiful, it looks beautiful. So do yourself a favor, pick this up next time you come across it. I have not seen this at Sprouts, but Whole Foods I think has this. Okay, so next from Acure we have the Brightening Facial Scrub. Love this too. Now this has walnut shell powder, so it's a very gritty exfoliant, so you want to be really careful when you're using this, but I find that my skin looks brighter and tighter when I use this. I love using it in the morning as a gentle way to wake up my skin. And when I say gentle, I'm making it gentle. I'm not pressing and scrubbing. I'm just facilitating the movement. When you add water, it kind of gets fluffy. It doesn't like suds up or anything. It just gets kind of fluffy. It's very nice. So the Brightening Facial Scrub from Acure is lovely. It has sea kelp. It's got clay in it. So it's really good for just balancing your skin and brightening. So this is a really good one. I also love this rose water and glycerin spray. You can find this at Sprouts, at Whole Foods, and the glycerin makes this extra hydrating, and rose water of course is just lovely for beautifying and soothing the complexion. I keep this in my bathroom. It's a great size to also keep in your purse, keep it in your car. And Heritage Store, I remember buying this when I was, oh my gosh, like 10 years old. Before like we had Whole Foods, there was Wild Oats and Alfalfa's was like our local health food store, and I think I remember buying one of these there. And Alfalfa's was the kind of health food store that really smelled like vitamin B12. Just really had that smell when you walked in. But this has been around forever. I think it's tried and true. They also have a version without glycerin, so for whatever reason you don't want the glycerin, you can just get the rose water. They also have a lavender spray and I believe a jasmine. So look for this next time you're out and about getting your organic veggies. You'll really enjoy it. Okay, so for moisturizers, I've got the Radically Rejuvenating Whipped Night Cream from Acure. I love this. So this has tons of peptides, ferulic acid, and vitamin C. But what I really love is that this is just a simple, basic moisturizer. And it's very nourishing. It's a lovely texture. I have not had any issues with this. I use this both day and night. So in the morning, I'll put sunscreen over it. However, they also have a version with SPF 30. So if you just want the one-stop shop and set, get the one with SPF 30 for the day and use this one at night. But it's just so hydrating. It's a lovely whipped texture, and it actually is a little bit like the Lala Retro Whip, or even the Protini a little bit from Drunk Elephant, because it's got all those peptides like the Protini, and it's a fraction of the cost. I think this is like $20, but Whole Foods, Sprouts, always having sales on this stuff. So just look out for a sale, but it's not gonna hurt like to give this a try for, you know, 15, 20 bucks. So love this, like try this if you haven't already. Next, in terms of moisturizers, we've got the Seriously Soothing Cloud Cream, also from Acure. So before I picked this one up, I was using this pretty regularly, but I really just got hooked into this. I love that this is a little heavier, it's a little richer. This one, it's a cloud cream, so it's light, it's a little milkier than the whipped, but it's still a great moisturizer, especially if you have sensitive skin. This one has hyaluronic acid in it, so it's got that extra hit of light hydration, I would say. Again, it's a little milkier than the other one, but if you're just wanting something lighter, this is a great option too. Actually, I've been really impressed with Acure lately. Like, I want to try a lot of stuff in the line and just like tell you about it, because sometimes those stores, those brands at the stores can be really like underrated, and you're like, I don't know if that's worth it. I don't know if that's good, but sometimes you can really find a gem that can just integrate into your routine really nicely. So I might do that, especially with Acure. It's so nice to look at. Okay, so next from the health food store, we've got the Andalou 1000 Roses Rosewater Mask. So I talked about this in my dupes video. It smells heavenly, like roses, so gentle. It's pink, it's beautiful. And this is kind of a dupe for the Sicily Black Rose Mask. The Sicily Black Rose Mask is definitely a little richer, but in terms of color and smell, they're very, very similar. But if you're on a budget and you don't want to spend like, I think, what is it, like $150 on the one from Sicily, pick this up, because as you can see, it's a very like, what is this, like cloudy, milky texture. I actually use this as the very last step in my routine, sometimes as a sleeping mask of sorts. You can also use it just as a regular mask and leave it on for 10 to 20 minutes, then wipe it off. But this is really nice if you've like got irritation from using some Retin-A, or maybe you went a little overboard on the acids. This is a gorgeous product to have in your arsenal. Again, it's super reasonable. Andalou is like, you can find a sale on Andalou somewhere. With this product, I've actually found that it's a little hard to find. So I think Sprouts sometimes has it, and it's the same with Whole Foods. So just when you see it, pick one up. It's a great product. Okay, also from Andalou is the 1000 Roses Body Lotion. Very similar smell to the mask, but I mean, who doesn't want to smell like roses? I love the smell of this. I love this for traveling because you just squeeze it out. It's easy to throw the tube in your suitcase, and it's very hydrating. It's got argan oil, shea butter, cocoa butter, aloe vera, and it's just good. They also have lots of other scents. They have like, I don't know what the scents are, but there's like an orange tube, a purple tube. I think there's a scent-free version. So Again, next time you're at the store picking up your organic veggies, just swing into the beauty section and pick up some body lotion. We also have from Waleda is the Hydrating Body and Beauty Oil. I really, really like this body oil. So I'll do a couple pumps all over my body, like 3 pumps for each leg and so on and so forth. And then I'll put my body cream over it, or vice versa. I'll put this on first and this on over. And it's just a beautiful recipe to keep your skin really nourished and hydrated, especially now that it's getting colder and your skin can just really take a beating in the cold. So these are really nice to use together. Again, with the Waleda, they have a couple other options. So they've got a rose, they have one for cellulite that's really nice to use in conjunction with body brushing, and an evening primrose. So they've got a few options. And what I love about this is that it comes in glass. Generally, you want your oils in glass because when oil is in plastic, it will absorb the chemicals that the plastic is made up of. So you really want to make sure that your oils are in glass, preferably dark glass like this. So next time you're at the store, look for this body oil or these body oils and see which one calls to you, because these are great and really reasonable too. Last but not least is my Miracle Mouthwash from Uncle Harry's. So this is a really powerful mouthwash. It's super, super minty. It's got silver mineral, it's got calcium carbonate, it's got sea salt, it's got so many things, lots of essential oils. Some of it I'm like, what is that? But this just makes your mouth feel really fresh and clean. I also love the toothpaste from Uncle Harry's, and I love the, what are they called? The remineralizing drops. But I would say if you're just gonna get one thing from Uncle Harry's, get yourself some mouthwash. This will throw your Listerine mouthwash over the hill. You won't even remember it. This is really potent, and I would recommend when you're first starting to dilute it. So get a little cup, put some of this in, and then like equal parts water, and then gradually work up. But this is so good. They don't have this at Whole Foods, or I haven't seen it at Sprouts either, but you can order it online, or your local co-op might have it, or if you have a natural grocers where you live, they carry this. But I got the big size at the co-op. They only have the little size at natural grocers. So those are some of my favorite items to buy at the health food store. Let me know if you want me to keep going with this theme, and I will keep picking things up and make another video at some point about more good things from the health food store. And I would even be happy to tell you some not so good things from the health food store. So give this video a thumbs up if you want that to happen. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.